Are you a Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook streamer? Or do you use Google Meet or Zoom often and you're looking to upgrade your camera, but you don't want to invest a lot of money? Well, today I've got you. Not only am I going to show you how to do that, but the best part is you can do this for free right now. Let's get into the video. How's it going, guys? I'm Brandon and I'm here to improve the streaming experience not only for you, but also for your viewers, and today's video is going to do exactly that. Today's video is sponsored by Reincubate and their new update to the Camo app. Camo app is a way that you can connect your phone, whether it be Android or iPhone, to your computer and be able to use their new features where they've collaborated with Snapchat on how you can use some of their filters, and Camo is going to be calling them their AR modes so that you can enhance what you're using for your webcam. During this video, I'm going to show you the application, everything that you need to know with it as far as the modes you can see, what is different between the free version and the pro version, and all of those modes that have just been added to the AR modes list. Not only is it free for you to try out, I'm going to be giving away 3 one-year licenses to my community, so make sure you stick around to the end of the video to find out how you can register to win that. What you're looking at now is actually the application on the desktop. This is a Windows computer, so this is the Windows version, but it does still work on Mac, and the good thing about this is it is iOS as well as Android supported, so make sure you download the app from the appropriate store and it'll tell you how to connect everything and get set up. Make sure you connect your phone to the computer using your charging cable. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a tour of this and then talk about the new AR lenses that are being implemented with this brand new update that changes the game on how you're going to be able to interact with your stream. On the left, you can actually see all of the device information as well as where you can select multiple devices. This is one of those things that if you're a pro, this is where you can connect multiple phones at one time. Otherwise, you just get one with the free subscription. Then we have mode, which we'll come back to in just a moment, but we want to talk about the rest of it. Under here, you're actually able to toggle between the lenses. So for this example, I can actually choose to go to my ultra wide lens, or I can actually go to the telephoto lens and let it zoom in crazy much. Or we can go back to the other lens. This is one of those things that if you have Pro, you can actually toggle between your lenses. You can actually do something that it's pretty cool in this program. Not only can you do autofocus, but you can actually manually set your focus, just like you were using on like a mirrorless or a DSLR. Change your resolution. I think you get 720p for free out the gate, and then to get 1080p, that's to bump up. Truthfully, webcams at 720p when they're shrunk down isn't a bad way to get started anyway. You can also choose where to get the audio from if you have multiple microphones, and then it'll tell you what your frame rate is. And there's a whole lot of other stuff on this, from lighting adjustments to image adjustments, as well as white balance and stuff. And there's a bunch of options on how you can basically edit the image you see, and all of this on the right side of the screen is what's locked behind that upgraded Pro subscription. So make sure you go ahead and take a look at that. You also have a watermark that comes with it standard down here in the corner, but you could just crop that out in OBS. Once you pay for Pro, you can remove that watermark. But let's go ahead and show you what's new in this update. And these are the AR lenses that they've just added in partnership with Snapchat. So what you can do is when you click mode, you'll have all of the basic focus ones like portrait, which is where it'll go ahead and blur the background. And it does a really good job of this. Honestly, like trying to achieve that DSLR, and I'm not sure if the audio is desynced or not. Hopefully I'll catch that in post, but let's just go ahead and go through the rest of these. Portrait, we have basic portrait. This is one of the Snapchat filters that actually gives you the logo to show you which ones were the Snapchat ones, and I think this one does really well. Like you can tell my glasses, it has a hard time recognizing that. They have mute background, which is pretty cool. Not really sure where I would find an opportunity for that. They have emoji face. That's unique. We'll keep going. Emoji hands. Okay. Face follow. I could see some really cool things with this. That's kind of trippy, honestly. Masking, they can make you invisible. Just get the face. I'm having a little too much fun with this. There's the beauty one. I'm assuming that's actually taking the opportunity and like smoothing the face. Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. So face smoothing. 8-bit, which I think is so cool. Look at this. Look at that. I'm even wearing a Nintendo 64 shirt for this too. Sketch. I really like this one. Those of you who are artists, this would be a really cool thing to like have this and then screenshot and then maybe color yourself. I'm not really sure. Novelty, they have the Jaguar. Fret on your head. It's the cat hanging up there on your head. Hello, cat. Hello. Chromatic. The Starry Night. Lightning, which is, I think this is a really cool effect, and how smart it is. Look how it's just following the face. I don't think you get much, you obviously don't get any customization with it, but like I could see a D&D stream having something like this working out. And then Big Head. Hey. Now, something that I was curious about, and we're probably going to do this one live just to see how well this works. Let's just say that you do this lightning one, right? This becomes, I think, an application just like any other thing you can connect like a webcam to. So let's go test something really quick. Here's the re-incubate camo program, right? I pulled up NVIDIA Broadcast because I was curious if you can actually run this through NVIDIA Broadcast and maybe even remove the background behind you and still get some of these effects coming through. That would be really cool. So let's try re-incubate camo. Please restart any application that's there. It's grabbed it. It's not working really well. It says 1080p at 20 FPS. Okay, so I tried to test this, and I guess this is something you can say. For some reason, I can't get it to work with NVIDIA Broadcast, so that doesn't seem like it's an option, but it was really good to test and good for you guys to know. This is future Brandon, and I got an update from Reincubate about a couple of the things that I had an issue with. One is that NVIDIA Broadcast will work. They're going to be shipping a hot fix so that gamers and people who are using it for streams can be able to use the Camo app with NVIDIA Broadcast if you have an RTX card. Another thing is that you are able to do precision adjustments on the ISO and exposure. You just have to click the number and actually type in what you would like. And the watermark is completely free to remove, so you don't have to pay to remove the watermark from the bottom right hand corner. And now let's get back to past Brandon. Now that we're back in the program, on the right side you see all of these adjustments. For example, you can actually get a shutter speed, manually set that, for example, like a 1/20 shutter speed if you're trying to run 60 frames. You actually get ISO adjustment. You can adjust your white balance. I think I run around 6100. So I bet that just adjusted the picture a whole bunch on the screen. And hopefully I don't edit that in post now that I said that. Future me, that's going to be fun. Another cool thing is you actually can adjust your flash by percentage. And if I turn off my key lights, let's just go ahead and do that. So all my lights are off now. And let's just go ahead, here's no flash from the phone. And then if I turn my flash all the way up, it's not obviously the most amazing thing. However, the option to add just a little key light, something there, like this could be acceptable. Like if you're doing some kind of a darker stream, this would be pretty cool. But it is another feature that they have here, and it is fully adjustable, which is nice. So if I turn everything on, even if I turn off my main key and leave that behind, there is that point where it will add some light to me. So that's a pretty cool feature, honestly. So good adjustment there. They also have brightness, hue, saturation, contrast, gamma, and sharpness. All these things are great. Like I feel like this needs a little bit of sharpness, and obviously you can go over and really do some work or try some cool things. So here is actually the webcam. I'm capturing it from OBS. I was able to connect it under a video capture device. And just to show you the comparison, this is the webcam from my phone. Those settings, we were just looking at them on just the regular wide. I can change it over to the ultra wide. I mean, I could see so many options for this, but just to show you a comparison between the two, here is here's my iPhone 12 Pro Max, and then if I switch over, here is actually my main camera. This is a Sony ZV-E10. It's in 1080p right now, not 4K, with a Sigma 16mm lens on it on manual, and it's actually on standard profile. There's no color corrections or anything right now, so you can see the difference between the two. This is the actual webcam from the phone, and here is from a DSLR. And I'll be honest, if I were doing a stream, like let's say I'm into just chatting stream, I couldn't really, like this is a really nice stream to be able to look at this. It's nice and sharp, good color. I really think this is a great option for anyone who's trying to get an upgraded webcam for their stream. So as you can see, I have my 12 Pro Max actually connected to this Ulnazi. It's actually a tripod stand that telescopes, so it's kind of a selfie stick, and it collapses up real small. It even comes with the phone clip right there. So I would recommend you pick this up. I'll leave a link for it in the description if you want to. But as you can see, it's actually connected to my computer right here, and this is, you can see I can actually have full control of all the lenses and how it goes through. And I think it's a really cool option and really adds a layer of immersion, especially when you can use that ultra wide lens at any time and just change in between them. I think it's so cool. If you want to enter to win one of the 3 one-year licenses that I have for Camo Pro, make sure you join our Discord server. The link for that is in the description below, and go ahead and react to join the sweepstakes. Also, comment down below if you would use this app on your stream, or if you see an opportunity on how to use it to augment what you're already doing. And last, make sure you go follow me on Twitter. I'll announce the winners there, as well as on a YouTube community post and in Discord, to make sure we reach out to you. And that'll bring us to the end of the video. If you're looking to upgrade your channel even further, check out this video right here. I'm Brandon, and welcome to the darkness. We'll catch you next time.